Here. UK is still fighting France for influence throughout the globe. Let's check it out. Wow, it's actually pretty black and white influence there. The Russians got all of this. The Prussians have northern Germany. Bavaria is a great power somehow. Interesting. Apparently, the Mexicans were soundly defeated to the point where they can't even be great power status. Wow, look at that. That's insane. So Bavaria is its own power. Austria no longer has any sway over them. They're not even allied with them anymore. I'm surprised Switzerland is not in France's sphere of influence. And Württemberg is contested, probably between these two. Spain has control over the Netherlands again. If they could only hold 2 Sicilies. Some of these countries are in the sphere of England. They conquered the Boer Republic here. The Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo. Let me read this. After a lengthy meeting in Mexico City, an agreement between the Mexican and American governments has been worked out to end the war between them. The Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo states that the claimed American territories, the entirety of New Mexico and California to the north, all the way to the Pacific coast, will be turned over to the United States. This is a clear and humiliating defeat for Mexico and a sign that the United States is becoming a world power to be reckoned with. Dinosauria is the name Professor Owen proposed for a tribe of saurians that include a Megalosaurus, Haliosaurus, and Iguanodon. These dinosaurians are remarkable for their large something. Probably says like sizes. Come on. Oh. Fight against progress. Sikh reactionaries have begun heated debates in one of our states, arguing that the Sikh Empire should not slavishly seeking to chase after civilized nations. Indeed, that already Sikh Empire has gone too far down the path of degradation, and that the Sikh people will suffer for it. They're calling on the government to repeal reforms, or at the very least slow down. No. What is this? That doesn't help. So, arrest them. We cannot slow down. Nothing stops progress. Yeah, why would you stop? I'm about to be westernized in like 2 seconds. It's pretty much a done deal. So by 1850, we'll be westernized, and the militancy will calm. The nation will return to normal. We'll be okay. I have a lot of... Organize another crackdown. I have a lot of Sikhs in this country, man. They're almost on par with the Muslims. That's insane, look at that. Sikhs and Hindus outnumber Muslims. A lot of Punjabi. Or, I can't think. Punjabi, there you go. A lot of people being converted. We're also having a lot of people come into the country, which is good. Dominant issues. Everything is a dominant issue, apparently. Secularized. Isn't that a type of government? Let's find out. I think secularized is socialist government or socialist religion or stance towards religion in the government. Something like that. We're close, guys. And gals, you know. Even though YouTube says very little people or very little women watch this channel. I'll be surprised if any do. If you do, you're a very special person, because I couldn't see any lady sitting here watching this. Just my personal opinion. Just looking, once I become civilized. How powerful is China? Like, ridiculous? Oh, yeah. #1 power in the world, ridiculous. Or #1 military rank, just by sheer numbers, ridiculous. Why does the United States always have Sichuan province in their sphere? I've noticed that with the other game, too. That Sichuan is always in the sphere of the US. I don't know why. Burma, Siam. Is anyone here? No, no one cares about Vietnam. Well, then that'll be my target, to conquer Vietnam. Name it New Punjab. Spread the glorious Sikh religion over there after conquering them. Wow, 10 points of militancy, almost across the nation. If we don't hurry soon, this is gonna be a problem. Oh, we're so close. Oh, it's so close. Alright, guys, 900 points away. We're in the home stretch. We can do it. Oh. That was actually sigh of relief. Oh, wow. What's going on in the news? France goes to war. Revolution. Oh, wow. The revolution in the Netherlands. Do that. No, disperse them. The Netherlands have a revolution. France went to war with Algeria. They're just finishing up conquering them there, as you can see. And war between Prussia and Austria. There you go. It is to admit the hegemony. So, the Prussians will steal Baden from their sphere, and that is it. Austria will lose because the UK and Prussia are allied. So, there is that. Prussia will probably go to war with France next to seize this region, Alsace-Lorraine, and they'll form Germany. I guarantee it. Because you usually don't see the computer go for the admit hegemony war. That usually doesn't happen. Oh, look at the U.S. Except Oregon. They have no claim on British Washington. They don't own Seattle. So Seattle never exists. The United States. They even though most of the people living in Seattle are American. There's no British in Seattle at all. All Americans. Come on, we can do it. I believe in us. I believe in Sikhs. Oh, we're so close. Like, ridiculously close. If any of you are asking yourselves, oh, why doesn't he play it on any higher speed? Well, the game only spans, like, what? It's from 100 years, roughly. Less, I believe, 90 something. And there's no point to jacking it up to speed 5 and being like, just watching the world fly by. It's really boring, actually. Even though this is just as boring because nothing is happening. I don't know. Maybe I should conquer Afghanistan. Just Sikh Empire. Massive conglomerate. It's like the Mughal Empire. You just move into India. Oh, new newspaper. Woohoo! The rise of Sweden. So I'm guessing that Rabbit emerges from hat. Ha! The very first magic trick. So Sweden's now a great power. So what's that saying? Sweden is now the 8th great power after... Who got booted? Wow. Spain got booted from great power status. By the Swedes. Of all the people. The Viking blood. They also apparently... If they conquer Finland from the Russians, they'll be able to form Scandinavia, but the Russians are the, what, 3rd strongest army in the entire world? I'd say the same is probably about true nowadays. They're definitely in the top 5. Our navy's not, ideal. Well, it looks like the Austrians are going to lose this war just because I don't see them having occupied any territory. Also, I wonder if Austria can still form the South German Confederation. Like, I don't think I've ever formed as Austria. I've always been, like, ignored this and always gone to form, Austro-Hungary. So. Oh, we're 100 points away. 150 points away. We're really close. And we can westernize. We can be done with this nonsense. It's 1850, so we'll have a little while to catch up, especially since, like, state and government. 1850 also unlocks nationalism and imperialism, where you get the Dark Continent, You need nationalism and imperialism, but I think you also need the machine gun. I think. I forget what the requirements are for colonizing. I think they're changed. There we go. Alright, here you go. You have to have the Dark Continent. You have to have breech-loading rifles. You have to have state and government. And you have to have medicine to colonize anything. Kind of want to colonize these little islands, South Madagascar. That'd be pretty cool. Punjabi Madagascar. Sikh Madagascar. Oh, there it is. Yes. Finally. Here it is, everyone. Westernize. Embrace westernization. Our country is under intellectual assault by the modernity of the Western world. In the fields of modern technology, industry, and military theory, the old traditions and institutions no longer serve us as they used to. Everywhere we turn, Western influences spread like wildfire through our nation, our population, and our souls. If we are to remain what we always have been, and not become something else entirely, now is the time to assume control of our destiny. It has become apparent that the leading members of our intellectual elite, that the only way to turn the tide on the Western Leviathan is to swim with it. For, as Sun Tzu says, the reed that bends before the wind also offers a form of resistance. Wagons west. 10 prestige. Bam, we're a civilized nation. And we can also do all this cool stuff now. I can almost do military industrial complex. What else do we have? Corporate industrialism. What do I get? Commerce tech plus 5, industry tech plus 15. Sea power. Nah, I'm not an island country. This is something you would take if you're playing as Japan. Ooh. If I can get my current government to be liberal, and I can get 45 prestige, we can do the avant-garde intelligentsia, which will give me culture tech. Minus 25 naval tech, though. And everything else will be neutral. -5 industry tech as well. Tull's seed drill. Oh yes, we can now research some stuff. Alright, wow, we have a lot of stuff already. So let's do medicine. So the first thing I always do is medicine, and let's do pressure the local government. And then let's do this. So there we go. Now, let's lower that and lower the tariff. There. No one cares. Good. Glad. So I'm 38th. I'm a civilized nation. Now, as a civilized nation, I can establish a protectorate. Okay, cool. And I shall do that on these guys. Let's justify a war. I'll establish a protectorate here. 15. We have embraced westernization. Faith cure kills a child. Oh no. A 12-year-old girl sick with dysentery died at a local hospital after parents replaced the family physician with a faith doctor. Yeah, don't do that. You people who do that, I'm not calling you stupid, but you might be stupid. So did they straight up lose? Don't care. Yep, they straight up lost. And now Prussia is big and powerful, and Prussia is at war with Russia for no reason. Oh, there it is. The British colonial conquest of these islands over here. Mexico looks so small now. You're an empire of only Mexico. Poor guys. And they're in the sphere of the United States. Not only did they get their asses beat, but then the United States made them their puppet. That's funny. Hail America. Let's move this army down here. Because now my army is like 10 times like greater than their army. There's nothing they can do. War between France and the UK. We also have, because we have our high militancy, we can do landed voting. And we still have a lot of militancy, so we'll be able to we might be able to press through His Majesty's government. We're going to have our election very soon as well. Because of that new reform. We're not what in the hell? Our national value is order, yet it's not there. I can release Mughalistan. Ooh. Interesting. So, actually, I wanted to take these 9. Go there. So, I don't think Afghanistan will declare war on me. That'd be very stupid if they do. So, we're a civilized nation. We are 39th overall. And how's our factory doing? We still have no one working in the factory. Oh, I know why. Because I'm encouraging aristocrats when I should be encouraging craftsmen in the Punjab. That's right, grow. Yes, they're coming right for us. They're coming. They're gonna kill all of us. It's gonna be terrible. It's a brand new factory that's been open for 10 years. How big are these guys' army? 11? It's nothing. I have the 31st most powerful army in the world. Ha 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 ha. Also, let's relieve taxes a bit, because this is more money. There you go. The country is rich. I tell you, rich. Even poor people are getting their everyday life needs. Some of them are even getting luxury needs. That's insane. I'm losing $20 a day now. Bring tariffs up a little bit. There you go. Prussian constitutionalism and the first election. Look, that militancy dropped like a rock. Went from 8 to nothing. So the wealthy people can vote. Oh, I'll drop down a little bit more. Orderly elections, we shall see. So this is what I've been meaning. The election, the way the elections are set and the way the events are actually very, very interesting. They're very cool. We're actually losing a lot of money now. See, like, you still have these come up. But you also have actual events that'll happen that'll affect those pop-ups. See, here you go. Here's one of them, actually. The intensive election campaign has reached a boiling point, where a fierce trade policy debate pits friends of free trade against the pals of protectionism in a rumble and tumble to determine the future of our nation's trade partners. Okay, I'll just do that. I'd go to the middle ground. I really don't have a say either way. Even though I'd like the liberal faction in government, so that I can do this one once I have 45 prestige, which I believe I get 10 in war. So I think you also gain prestige from fighting wars. There. What do we got? Full citizenship. There you go. Trying to get the Liberal Party in power, so I can do the Avgarde Intelligentsia, whatever the hell it is. That French word. Like long live intelligence, I think. So I get cultural tech. Use Punjabi. We're all Punjabi here in the Empire. You assimilate. Or like the Borg. There are a lot of Kashmiri living in my country, though. Pacifism. We're a very pacifist society. Not really. Oh, what do we got? National debate of voting rights. Yeah, I'll support the middle class, because there's a huge middle class in the country. I have no capitalists and no clerks in the Empire. No slaves either. It's a good note. Sikh Empire never allowed slavery. Haha, take that. Take that, Western nations. I think I might want to conquer Oman once I get to the sea. What do we laissez-faire. And, ooh, and I get another thingy-mabobber. There it is. And war with these guys. Establish them as a protectorate. So, this should be a quick and easy war, fighting that no one declares war on me. And they don't have any allies. They're all alone. So I'll just march my army in, conquer them, and move on.